storyteller from Vedika Tales. Today's story is Mahatma Gandhi's life. Once when Gandhiji returned to India to South Africa, he set up an ashram in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, on the banks of the river Sabarmati. Sabarmati Ashram, also called the Satyagraha Ashram, where Gandhiji lived, and it was the main center of the Indian freedom struggle. So let's listen to the story from Sabarmati Ashram. Once there was a young boy who ate a lot of sugar, and her mother was quite worried about this habit. He tried so many ways to stop her son to eating so much sugar, but nothing seemed to work. He decided to take her son to a person whom he had really admired, who he looked up to, and that was Mahatma Gandhi. Hope her son might listen to him. He walked for miles under the scorching sun to reach Gandhiji's ashram. They waited in a long queue to meet him. At last, that was their turn. The lady asked, "Bapu, my son eats a lot of sugar and he's affecting his teeth and health. Please ask him to stop eating it." Gandhiji looked at the boy in a long time. Boy and said, "Come back in 2 weeks' time." The mother left Gandhiji's ashram a little confused and disappointed. He wondered why Gandhiji didn't tell her son to stop eating sugar right away. So he asked, "Why after 2 weeks?" 2 weeks later, they went home and waited. 2 weeks later, mother and son visited Gandhiji again. This time, Gandhiji looked directly at the boy and said, "Come here, child." Boy stepped forward. Gandhiji put his hand on the boy's shoulders and said, "Your mother is right. Don't eat too much sugar. It's not good for your health." Boy nodded his head and said, he is doing his best. He will doing his best to stop eating sugar. But mother was curious as to why Gandhiji needed 2 weeks to stop her. 2 weeks time to tell her son to stop eating sugar right away. So he asked, "Bapu, you are all going to say?" That's all going to you say? That all going to you say sugar. So why did not you tell him 2 weeks ago? Gandhiji said. 2 weeks ago, I was eating too much sugar myself. So I quit sugar for these 2 weeks. So I can ask your son to do that. I don't advise something I myself don't do. So children, Gandhiji always believed, practice what you preach. With advice without practice had no meaning. So this was the story of Gandhiji and the boy with sugar. If you like my story, please like it and subscribe. Bye.